As you know, today is all about growth, inspiration, and blazing our own trails, and our keynote speaker knows a thing or two about that. Lisa Tarkington is truly an expert in living boldly and leading with a purpose. Lisa has helped people around the world to find clarity, courage, and confidence. She's an inspiring female entrepreneur, and her energy on stage is every bit as powerful as her message. Lisa Tarkington.
In order for me to get there, guess what I had to do? I had to let go. So my promise for you today is that after you leave today, you'll have tools in your toolbox to help you let go, be more efficient, more effective, and have more energy. I don't know about you guys, but I have never met anybody that says, you know what changed my life? Staying comfortable. Think about something if I gave you guys 8 hours tomorrow to go to work and focus on one thing that brings your strengths, gets you excited, and brings your passion to life. What would that be? That's your zone of genius, where your greatest strengths and your greatest passions intersect. You usually lose about 2 hours a day from context switching, and that equals about 500 hours in the year. Because when you protect your time, you protect your peace. And peace, not pressure, is productivity's best friend. Research shows that 70% of employees avoid conflict because they don't feel that they are prepared to handle it. Because teams and organizations that know how to address conflict outperform teams that avoid them. How do we turn confrontation into conversation? As a result of them just making those tweaks, they turned some of the meetings that needed to be meetings into emails. They had far more effective conversations. They moved the needle forward for their company, and they were able to execute with intention. And so the joke now at their company is what are the Lisa questions that we need to ask before we get started? I promised myself in that moment that I would never feel that way again. And here we are 10 years later, and I've never felt that way again. If all of you came and your zone of genius was focused on how do we look at time differently, executing with intention, navigating obstacles, imagine the next level that we would go to, the trails we would blaze for ourselves and for our members. The choice is yours. How you show up, how you utilize the Z.O.N.E method, and how you become that 1% that moves to the next level.